What it is, what it was, what it could be, y'all. Welcome back to Disc Golf Justice. We're at the 2023 New South Wales Open here in Sydney, Australia. And this event was brought to you by MVP Discs, all the way across the sea to Australia that came out. Shout out to Disc Connection for sponsoring the coverage. My man Rhys over there in WA. If you make sure y'all using code Justice5 at checkout with Disc Connection as well when you go shopping over there. I appreciate you. Round 2 leaderboard coming in. Austin sitting in first. I got my man Tunji in the booth with me. How are you, man?
Hello, everybody. Looking forward to watching round 2.
Yeah.
It was a crazy hot day, round 2.
Yeah, and windy. Windy is, I don't know which more to complain about, the heat or the wind. They were both ridiculous.
It made for a very challenging round.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some high scores.
Yeah, it was probably about 36 degrees, and you'll see the trees in the background
Just
as
whipping.
they're playing. We've got hole 1 here, long par 4, true par 4. You've got about 100 meters up to the top of this hill, pretty steep elevation gain. You've got a Mando here on the right. You've got to throw to the left of that, come straight down this hill, and you've got an elevated basket that comes into frame right here with a steep drop off just after it. So it's a touchy upshot if you want to land close for your 3.
Like I said in round 1, I think this is probably the hardest hole in the course. Just a tough hole to birdie.
Absolutely. We got some new people on the card. Jade Brady. Not new.
Jade is a freaking coverage usual at this point, and he ain't scared of the camera no more.
No. Threw it up to the top of the hill. I'm sure he
Giving us a
wanted
cheeky
more,
smile.
but it's not a bad shot. You can see the wind and the trees in the background just whipping.
So coming from New Zealand, a very fast player, he plays quick, Duane Fisher, and rumor has it the man's aced hole 7 in round 1.
I was a couple holes away and I heard the yells.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We were on the following hole and we heard the yells as well. We thought it was all Chris Hill, but it turns out it was Duane. That's out of all the holes to ace.
That's a great one.
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Want.
It's straight down the hill. It's framed up beautifully from the tee pad.
And apparently he threw a backhand just straight at her.
Mm-hmm. Rhys ends up at the top of the hill.
Yeah, you should be all right from there.
Yep.
Shout out to Lisa Wallace introducing the boys and running the tournament, the TD.
She did a great job.
Fantastic.
Absolutely great job.
Ooh.
You can see the wind just smack that disc down.
This is Oliver Mundy-Castle. I believe he's from Tasmania. So first
people
time.
People coming from all over for this.
It was really cool having people from different parts of Australia and New Zealand as well.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. That's probably going to be OB. There is a parking lot up there that is all out of bounds.
I remember that he came very close, but he did not go OB.
Oh, wow.
Stayed in.
Got
just
lucky.
Barely.
Oh, okay.
Duane.
Good flex hand, right? Flex forehand. Nice little roll. Put himself in position to take a par there.
Yeah. Rhys going straight through.
Yep.
Hanging that too wide though, and you wanna.
I think it got caught up in the wind a little bit.
I think Jade wants to correct from yesterday's mistake. He went. Well, I guess he's short. Hey.
Yeah, he's very short.
Look at that wind.
Playing the roller.
Look at that.
The wind just killed that. Are you kidding me? What? That is crazy.
Let's see that again. Look at the wind. Just take a hold of that
Just
disc,
pushes
blows it over,
up, and
ramps up the hill. That's OB
you
right
can't
there.
see that over there, but that drops off, and
It's all
there's a
OB.
little bit of a hill, but then there's a steep drop off to a bunker, and that's sitting like 10 meters down.
Yeah, that's insane.
The fact it didn't go down there, that's incredible.
And stayed safe. Now that is OB.
Yep, unfortunately.
Oliver, I think he prefers to be called Ollie. Or I don't think he prefers either of them. Everyone was calling him Ollie, so I'll probably call him Ollie. It's easier.
Rhys puts a move on it, but gets unlucky with that roll.
Dang.
And And as you can see, that is a steep drop off on the
Very
backside of it.
steep. You're putting vertically.
Duane, looks like he's got a good touch on that.
Yeah, it's a good little approach there. Nice
Yep.
little flick. Should
That'll
be
play
able
for
to-
the par.
Yeah. It's a very gettable par, but to get the birdie on this is, yeah, you got to throw some good shots
Yes, you do.
and make your putt.
Yep. This is
That'll do.
when Jade comes up, that'll probably be the closest I think I've seen to anybody.
Yeah, this is for birdie, eh?
Yep, this is for birdie. But it's windy. You can see the flag.
But
And it's
Jade does
nervy.
not lay up. Oh, I guess he did there.
Yeah, yeah.
He did there. Finally, Jade
Take an easy par. Be happy
Jade-
with that.
being a smart man. Look, I am all about the aggressive play, but I think there are times
Yeah.
when you do need to lay up.
Well, you think, Simon Lizott's game 5 years ago versus how he's playing now. He learned to lay up occasionally.
Yeah.
Not take the most aggressive line he could. Made him a better golfer. Oh no.
Ollie.
That is painful.
You remember that
is
show,
painful.
what was that, Rocket Kids? What was that show?
Good par. Rocket Kids.
You remember the dude named Ollie? They used to ride the skateboards in that. You ever seen that show?
No, I never saw that show.
I think it's called Rocket Kids or something.
Maybe it was
like
after
that.
my time. I got you about 1 or 2 years.
Someone help me out in the comments, please. What show am I thinking of? That guy, because Ollie,
He had a skateboard.
yeah, he had the skateboard. They always skateboard, and they did really cool skateboarding and stuff. I don't know. Now I forget why I was even bringing that up. I think it's called Ollie, and the dude was named Ollie. Hole 2.
94 meters, tunnel shot up the hill, rocky road, so you can't really plan or play a skip. The OB's tight right and left, although it does come out to the left when you get up to the basket.
Yeah, this is another tough hole. It should be straightforward, but because it's a low ceiling, you got OB left, OB right, and you can't rely on a skip because of the rocks. But
No.
yeah, that Jade finding the OB left there with the early release. This wind is, yeah.
And it just got more hectic. Oh, there's a good shot from Duane.
Ooh,
Wow, great shot.
that's beautiful.
Yep.
That's perfect. Recover from that. What did he take on the last hole? Double boat?
No, I think
just
he-
a bogey.
Yeah, just a bogey. Rhys makes it up. Makes
That's
it.
also OB.
Oh, yeah, it was that first platform.
Dang.
Not enough oomph
Two
on it.
OBs off the tee.
That
Ollie
should
looking
stay good.
Oh no, short.
Yep. But
Quite a bit
safe,
short.
and that's one of the ways of attacking this hole is just
Yeah, this is
playing
a
it for par.
You're not upset with a par on this hole
No, no.
because it can easily be bogey for a lot of folks.
You can see the wind
Yeah.
just pick that up and push it straight
I'm not
past the
sure
basket.
if Jade was trying to lay up there. I know Rhys is.
It looked like he was trying because it was too low for an attack,
Yeah.
but definitely put a little too much on it for the wind.
Dang. I don't know if they're just leaving him low or the wind just batting him down straight away.
I think
Wow.
there's a little bit of both.
Their combination. Jade, this is for what, the double at this point?
Yep.
Or no? No, this is for bogey here. Ooh.
Oh.
Now that's going to be for double.
Yep. But shooter's got to shoot.
You
Took a
do.
run at it, and he
Dang.
makes it.
Back yourself.
Yep.
That's a big putt.
That is a big putt. That's circle 2 for double bogey.
With a ripping wind.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you could see even the flags on the ground. It was just swirling.
Duane taking a nice bird. Gonna beat the whole card.
Birdie on that hole, especially
On a day
that
like
day,
today.
felt so good. I can only imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
We've got hole 3, par 3, 82 meters. You can take a slightly wider hyzer route, but you're going to be flying over OB, or you can throw something lower into the side of the hill, just straight at it. It is an elevated basket, and it's up on a plateau. There's OB left.
Yep, there's a
When you
road
get
that
up there as
runs
well.
along the left that's all OB. There is OB right as well, that fence that you have to throw over, so it does make it a nervy hyzer shot, especially with a ripping wind.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you're throwing something stable that's going to hold that hyzer.
Absolutely.
And man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that blowing. On a day like this,
and
disc golf isn't really even fun to me. You know what I mean? Like, at least not a tournament.
Yeah. It makes it challenging. I started playing in Colorado, and it was quite often windy. Colorado, the U.S., and it was always windy. So you kind of learned how to play with it, but it makes it so much harder.
I would say that there's no other sport that wind affects as much as disc golf.
Well, you're throwing a flying disc through the air, yeah.
I can't think of another sport. Well, unless you want to call sailing a sport.
I'm sure some sailors would. Yeah, the Australian sailing team would. Rhys.
Oh, no, my water. Oh, no.
Duane leaves it a little bit low on that, unfortunately.
It is a tough putt. That is a very steep. Ooh, Jade says not that tough. It's not that tough. Watch this. Hold my beer.
That's a great putt. From down low, probably 9 meters away.
Huge bird after the double bogey. It's a good recovery.
Yeah.
Ollie taking a bird, too. After the rough start on hole 1.
Mm-hmm. See if Rhys can...
Rhys probably still frustrated at this basket from the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd hold that grudge for a while.
Round 1 front 9, he had a nasty spit out on this hole from like 2 feet away.
Yep. It just denied him. Hole 4, par 3, 111 meters, slightly downhill. Helps if it's drifting a little bit to the right as it gets through these trees. Because you've got to beat these clump of trees right in front of us now, and the basket's just here on the left.
Plays longer than you think.
It does.
There's a Mando left at the very beginning as well to stop people from throwing the big hyzer. You do got to go through the gap or...
And on a windy day like it was, that's a very scary tee shot.
Yeah.
But he does all right. He's almost pin high there.
I mean, obviously you want to be more to the right there, but just making the gap on a day like today, you're happy.
Absolutely. Jade lands, circle 2, but he's got that tree in the way.
See if Duane can thread the needle. Oh yeah, he's sewing, baby.
Yes, he did.
He's sewing.
Yeah, but hits those guardian trees.
Must have got, landed right behind that tree there. Oh no.
Oh.
At least it wasn't first available, Rhys. You hit second available.
And it stays good. All of that is inbounds.
Yeah.
So you don't take a penalty stroke.
Yeah, if you kick to the right, it's OB. You don't obviously want to be doing that. Look at that wind.
Yeah. Well, he gave himself a chance
I'm
to
glad
save
you
the
can
par.
see it on camera. You can see how windy it was. It probably still isn't doing it enough justice.
No, I can tell you from experience, it is not doing it enough justice.
Oh, you're going long. Now you're going to be outside the circle, Ollie.
Yep.
That's all right. You got that putt. You got that putt. 100%, no doubt.
Jade's going to go for it.
Ooh!
Oh! Wow. He was feeling
good
that.
From the knee.
He was feeling that.
Oh, that was looking good at the hand. It just got batted the heck down.
Died.
Wind just playing around with these boys.
Oh, what a save, Rhys.
Okay, Rhys.
What a save.
I don't think he'll ever run in a putt again after the Queensland opened. He ran in a putt and he did this like, he looked like a giraffe. A baby giraffe running in.
Leaves it too high.
Come on, Ollie.
Ollie's having a rough start.
Yeah.
But
rough tournament.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been a rough couple rounds now.
Plus that was such a nice attempt from the knee.
Yeah, that would have been huge if he made that.
Yeah.
Sports Center top 10. But he didn't. Yeah,
unfortunately.
Hole 5, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to record it.
We'll see the hole when they're throwing it.
You got OB left, you got OB right, you're throwing through a tight gap Well, most people are throwing through the middle, through that tight gap.
You can go around the sides, but
You can't
you're
throw a
flirting with the
forehand
OB.
to the left, or if you're right-handed, and backhand to the right.
Anything
Jade.
OB goes to the drop zone.
Jade goes to the right. He likes throwing the double skip. He's done this both rounds and perfectly executed both times.
Worked out well for him.
There's no trees over there.
Nope.
No
Just
trees.
got to let it come back.
And that's a good mistake though.
Yeah, so that fought through a lot. So
Yeah.
he's got a putt in the
He'll
circle.
be fine there.
Yep. That'll work. Usually you just put something low
That's
and you let it
perfect.
slide along the ground because it's really quick green. There's plenty of ways of attacking the hole, but that's...
And here's the forehand route where you can go.
We see almost everybody go a different way.
Yeah.
That's great. And they all ended up in the circle.
I think Rhys might be a bitch. No,
Oh,
Rhys
good
pulled
putt.
him, eh? That's a huge bird right there. That's a big
Yes.
putt. I mean, this is a must get.
Yeah.
Like we said in round, this is a must get. Oh, shout out to Tim Bowen. Jade wearing the Timmy Bowen shirt. He had to make sure he got that on camera.
Ollie probably feeling pretty frustrated with that.
Yeah, because this is a must get. You're in the MPO division. You got to be getting this birdie.
Mm-hmm.
You're losing strokes.
When you get a clear look at the basket. Yeah.
Rhys, watch your head. Didn't he? Wasn't that a
Yeah,
bird?
that was a birdie.
That was a bird. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a birdie.
Pulled that one.
And a par.
Dang. Gonna be upset with
On
that.
to hole 6. Uphill, 90 meters, 295 feet. OB on the left-hand side, following those wooden bollards. Right-hand side, as long as you don't go over the fence, you're fine. Elevated basket. Tough birdie to actually get. You know,
Yeah.
Sure they can get it, but it's not an easy birdie.
Yeah. They did. Yeah, they took the OB to the right out. So
Oh,
Made it a
wow.
little bit easier. That's a pretty shot.
That is beautiful.
So I adjusted Rhys's score correctly. I guess I just didn't give him the birdie on the screen.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
That's going to flirt with OB. Yep.
Dang. Hate to see it. How many dangs are we going to get for this round?
That worked out.
Oh, too stable.
But again, put him in the woods. But he's almost pin high. It's not a bad play. Just got to make a circle's edge putt.
Ollie.
And calm
Ollie,
mistake.
oxen free.
Turn it over too much.
Oliver Twist. Please, sir, can I have some more birdies? Give the man a birdie. Come on, he deserves it. Oh, that's a nice little flex. Short, but
Yeah.
pretty shot.
Not that short. Yeah, that's 5-6 meters.
Yep. Good little pitch up.
But one of the
it far.
hardest things about the day is you can see the wind a little bit, not moving so much right now, but in the next minute it would just be gusting.
Yeah.
Or where you're standing, it wouldn't be blowing. Where the disc flew, it would just be
Oh,
howling.
she was squirrely out there, boys.
Yep.
She was squirrely.
Good birdie, Jade.
That's a great bird.
Coming back after that harsh hole 2. Get 3 of the last 4.
Duane.
That was a solid stroke putt
Yeah,
right
man.
there.
That's a confident stroke right there.
Yep.
Rhys putting it in.
Takes
Par.
the par.
Who else we got? Ollie,
And
Ollie,
Ollie.
oxen free. Bang.
Par.
With the wind, like today, pars feel like birdies, though.
Absolutely.
They really do. Some huge scores out there.
Oh, hole 7, par 3, 117 meters, but it's way downhill. If you can get something that just flies dead straight, you can put it under the basket pretty easily, but that's easier said than done. There's a good forehand flex play, because once you get out of those initial trees, it just opens right up.
It's a tough backhand hole going
Yeah.
down the middle, just because, yeah, Jade just barely missed him, but there's some twigs there that always seem to catch everyone. That's actually a really
That is a
well done shot.
great shot, because that is a tough throw.
Yeah.
He made it look easy, but that is a tough throw.
Forehand's definitely the more common approach, a little flexy thing. Rhys had this
Just
hole
like Rhys.
dialed so far.
Yeah. Oh! Ooh, he almost rings it up.
Yeah, almost skipped it in.
Yeah.
That would have been huge. Let's see that again. One more time.
Oh, yeah.
The flex. I don't see a wobble in sight.
And skip up in. Almost.
Oh. Give him another couple inches. Centimeters. I forget we're in Australia.
Yeah.
Get up.
Left it low. It's pretty easy to get a 3 unless you're way in the trees, but you want
really
the
well
2.
done executing. Duane, this is the hole he aced in round 1. See if
Yeah.
He's not going to get 2 in a row.
No. And you got that going through your head, too.
Yeah. He's got a smooth forehand, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good touch on that.
Flick.
Probably about circle's edge.
You
probably
do
like to be closer,
I feel like
but
the play on the approaches, you'd rather go long so you have an uphill putt rather than a downhill. But I mean, these MPO boys should be able to cash these in. So this is circle's edge downhill. Doink.
Left it low.
That's a doink right there.
That is a big doink. That's not a doink.
Jade Brady.
That is
the Brady bunch.
Banging chains. That's what that is. Gobble gobble for Jade.
Oh, Jade's on the train, and look at him, +1 at this point.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be in top 5. You gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how Austin was doing at this time, but I know that he was having a rough day.
Austin was having a very rough round.
Yeah, but yeah. Hole 8, par 4. You've got about 100 meters out to this Mando that is on the left-hand side. You've got to go to the right of that tree on the left right there. And you've probably got another 80 meters straight up into this little...
like a cove?
Yeah, I was thinking cove, window, where you've got the basket. But it was a straight headwind on this shot.
Yeah, this is a scary tee in this one because you got OB all to the right with those Rhys. And
you look at the wind just drop that.
That's rough, man, because that's a bad spot to be.
Yeah.
Right by that tree.
And
but that comes back.
That will flex back.
That's
and that'll
perfect.
Be perfect. You played the wind
exactly
well
where
there.
You want to be.
Yep.
Ollie gonna need less
stands
hyzer.
Up, but that's not gonna make them in. Didn't miss the Mando, but he's still got to make it. So it makes it almost an impossible birdie.
Playing for par.
Mm-hmm.
Duane letting it rip. That's the line.
Yeah, nice and wide, something overstable.
That's the line right there. That's a really well executed shot.
Takes you to look straight up at the basket.
Like you are throwing over OB, and it is a crazy headwind, but you just take the best disc in the game, the Qatari.
Did he hit his hand on that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
He was scared for him though.
Yeah, he was definitely pinched off, so he couldn't really fall through to push it up the hill.
Yeah, Ollie just happened to.
Uh-oh.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Make the Mando.
Yep.
No.
That tree.
That's one of the most grabby trees on the course.
Yep, it's the only tree there, but it seems to grab so much.
And does it get Rhys?
A little bit.
Clipped him.
Yep.
Clipped his wing.
But that's about circle's edge right there.
Rhys makes those. He never misses those. Duane.
That's where a perfect drive will get you. Comes up short. The wind was really, really pushing. You can look at that.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing a tournament in this. If you care about your rating anyways.
It made it tough.
Jade from range. Can he do it?
That's well outside.
No. I don't know as if we're going to be seeing any highlight putts on a day like today.
Oh, it was so windy for that. I don't know.
A little choppy there from Duane.
Yep.
Guess that's how they do it in New Zealand.
Oh, Rhys just leaves it a little bit low.
Doink, Rhys, come on. Less doink, more cash. Ollie Oxenfree.
That's a great T-shirt. Less doink, more cash.
There we go. Jay putting in the par.
Yeah.
Come on, Rhys.
Par on this day. You're happy with that.
Yep.
Happy with that for sure.
Yeah, Duane gonna have to take his par too. You're gonna have to be happy with it. You don't really got a choice.
Double bogey. Tough hole for him.
Yeah, that's very rough.
Tough
You
hole
hate to
for
see dark red on the
Hole
scorecard.
9, par 4, a very challenging and tight tee shot, narrow gap. It's probably 7 meters wide till you get out here, and then you've got another 60 meters down to the pin on this peninsula, surrounded by OB. Boy, this was a nervy shot today.
Yeah, I mean it's a nervous shot every time, really, because this gap is. It seems so easy and straightforward, which it is, but it's so easy to mess it up. Like, it's so easy to get a bad kick, or any kick at all is generally pretty bad on this hole.
And then even when you get out,
Rhys
you've
got
still
it
got to
dialed
shoot towards that
That's perfect.
peninsula.
Like I said in round 1, I feel like the play on this one is like you take a mid-range and try to ace hole 9's basket on the red layout.
Yeah.
And that'll get you out there, perfect position, clean open look at the basket.
And you can see everybody just kind of keeping it low and straight, getting themselves out the mouth.
Duane. I mean, Ollie.
Little bit short there. He's going to have a pitch out. If you don't get out of that mouth, it's really hard to do anything other than par.
Yeah,
there
I'm just
you go.
pitching out. You're not birdieing from there, I don't think. Not on a day like this.
Even where they are, that's tough. You can't see the basket, and it's on this little peninsula, as you can see, and that happens so easily.
OB. Rhys, OB as well.
Not going to come back, no.
OB as well.
Sometimes it's worth just...
Jade, save us. You went OB on this yesterday.
And he's OB as well.
Doing it again today.
Yep.
Dang it. You hate to see all this red.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ollie,
there he goes.
Ollie's got it figured out. He said, boys, it's just like this. That's all you got to do.
Just an
Why are you
easy
doing
putter.
all that crazy stuff? Throwing OB, that's silly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see the frustration with Rhys.
But that is, when you don't get far enough out of that mouth, that's where it gets challenging. Good putt.
Jade able to
Saves
save
par.
the par.
Yep.
This is if you make the gap off the tee, this is a very easy bird. And you obviously don't throw your second shot OB.
Yeah.
It's a super straightforward hole, very easy birdie.
Yep. And even if
you go OB on the second shot, it's very easy to save the par.
Yep.
Most times.
You're putting in the circle, but the basket is up high, so it's uphill.
Unfortunately, Duane and Rhys not able to save the par.
Nope.
Both
But
gonna
Ollie
take the bogey.
got his par.
Yep. Jade got his bird, didn't it?
No, he got a par as well.
Did he? Oh yeah, he went
Yep.
OB.
Yep.
Ain't that a shame? That's gonna
Absolutely.
wrap up the front 9 of round 2. The wind is blowing and the disc ain't quite going in the baskets.
And it is hot. You can't tell it, but it's 37 degrees out there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That takes its toll.
My camera doesn't show the temperature, but man, I wish it did.
Austin +3 after the front 9.
Yeah.
Leith +2. Jade jumps up, having a pretty good front 9
Jade's
there.
the only one actually negative.
Yeah.
That's quite
Really good
impressive,
front
honestly.
9. And
Yeah,
looking at the field, and having played and seen the field, that's a good front 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
On that
Shout out
day.
to MVP for sponsoring the event. Shout out to Disconnection for sponsoring the coverage. My man Rhys is a legend. Appreciate you. Make sure you're using code Justice5 at checkout at Disconnection. Get your little cheeky discount. Shout out to Tunji for being in the booth with me, man. And we'll
Pleasure.
catch you in the back 9, round 2.
See you there.